We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Red. Set. 52 blue. Bill green. Hut.
Ritter off the play fake. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 65 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check. Ready. Set.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey. Hut.
On play action, here's Shadur. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Get it. Cut it. Go.
Once again, Judkins. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. You look at this Raiders defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Trap 50. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Huh. Let's go.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Ritter. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
60 red. 60 red. Shot. Hunt.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Ready, ready. 30, ready.
Genty. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Set. Set.
Ritter now. He'll get this out to Genty. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
10 cycles. Set.
Back to throw, Ritter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Browns nothing.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register that we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
You look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Bronco 80.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The drive will begin with a run by Jeanty. And they'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
They find some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Yellow, line, here we go.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready. Steel, black, yellow, 40%.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60, go! Ready
to throw now, here's Sanders. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a friendly bounce there. They will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Shot. Ready.
They'll go again with Genty. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, able to avoid him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Okay, ready.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Not many balls just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Yellow, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Watch out,
line.
ready?
Right back to Genty on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Set, ready. 22-45. One. Fight.
Up the middle, it's Genty. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
52. Check.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. And they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Now he's free at the 35. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Come on. Pass all 80. Hey, ready.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Pass all 80. Hey, smash. Let go.
Throwing, Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Round 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. Ready. Red 30.
Ritter to throw it. Tucker holds it in over the middle. Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, Raiders.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. 32. Hut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
22. Let's go. Set.
Here's Ritter. Pass complete right side to Bowers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
52 blue. Watch out now. 50 fury.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Working from the gun, Ritter. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for Vegas. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
15-yard line.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Sanders. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd down and 4.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Sanders. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Down. 50 Green. 52 Blaster.
Ritter from the gun. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
43.
Ritter back to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. Down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 44 yards. And the Raiders have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bennett. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 63 yards. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Browns 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Ritter. And it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them.
And the Raiders have got it. Daniil Hunter Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Viking 18. Ready, go. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Danielle Hunter. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Back to throw, Ritter. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Let's go.
And the Raider 1st down.
Yellow 22. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Genty. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
173 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Ready, set.
A gain of 12.
Cycle.
First
And
down,
cycle.
Las Vegas.
Ready?
Ritter now.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ritter. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
47 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
On the give, Genty.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Ashton Genty
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Raiders just continue to roll.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Ready.
A give up the middle, Judkins.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Sanders. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Sanders operating from the gun. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
18 Cardinal.
On play action, here's Shadur. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ready up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach had plenty to say about this game.
From the gun, it's Shadur. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
On his own read to give to Genty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Trouble.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 217 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trent. Tucker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in a blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second over the middle, and there's a diving catch. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
2 yards to go, second down. Now Gabriel. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
They're on the 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
On play action, it's Gabriel. Pass caught, right side, Fannin. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
2 blasters. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bennett. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready.
To the air is Gabriel. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
2nd and 6.